Hi, I want to give a disclaimer. Please don't try this at home. Um, I want to tell a story about back in 1988. I was out at Panther Gap with a friend of mine, and we had taken a hit of L, and we were tripping, and we started to trip, and next thing you know, I was looking at my friend and he was looking at me, and we started to go through past lives. And we were going through past lives like a picture show, and it was like changing the channel on a television. And uh, I was tripping because I started to look in the mirror because my friend got freaked out, and I'll tell about why he got freaked out. But I started to look in the mirror, and I was going through all these Indian lives, past lives as Indians, and I, um, I was women, children, elders of all ages. Um, I was in full gear. I had like the bonnets, full feathers, like uh, Indian chiefs. I was old women in full Indian attire, and I was uh, Indian men in full Indian attire, and I was children, girls and boys. I kept changing, and it was like changing a picture show, but I was going through all the different lives, and they were all from different Indian tribes. You could tell they were different tribes because the clothes were changing and everything, and it was full like looking at the size and the shape of my body was just changing in front of me into all these different tribes and different ages of Indians. And this went on for a long time, um, hours. And my friend was turning into Indians too, but he came from a Viking bloodline, and he turned into a 7 foot tall Viking right in front of me in full gear and helmet, shield, axe. Um, if you ever seen the album cover Molly Hatchet, he turned into a Viking that looked just like that album cover. He was a giant Viking in full gear, and I was tripping because he's like, "Yeah, I have Viking ancestry," and he turned into a Viking, and he was in full gear, and I kept going through all the lives, and then I had one life as I was a Spanish conquistador, and that life was the one that freaked out my friend because he had another life close to the same. But we looked at each other, and I had a Spanish conquistador helmet, and it was sideways, a metal helmet, and there was black beady eyes and like teeth, like Tales from the Crypt monster, and it scared the hell out of my friend. He was freaked out. This is a big guy, and he was like, he had his own monster. We both had monsters. And I think that was when I asked my higher self, that was my bad blood. Um, the life that I was a Spanish conquistador. I had a great grandfather that was a Spanish conquistador. I'm not sure if it was anything connected to that, but the Spanish conquistador was a monster. And if you know anything about the Spanish, they went around raping and pillaging and doing everything for the church, and they were taking all the riches and robbing and stealing all across the world, and conquistadors. Um, they were pretty bad. Um, anyways, this life was literally, when I saw it, I asked my higher self, what was that? And my higher self said, if you could see yourself through your mind's eye, that's what you look like when you're bad. And I was like tripped out. That actually really woke me up. After I'd taken the L and I saw what I looked like, and I asked my higher self would always answer me. When you take L, they call it the key. Well, you can ask questions, and any question will be answered. Um, my higher self said, that's what you look like when you're bad. And after that, it really changed my life because I really wanted to change to be good. After I saw what you look like through your mind's eye when you're bad, um, we look like monsters. We look like demons. When we're being bad and we do bad things, you look like a monster. And if you could see the true you through your mind's eye when you're being bad, you wouldn't want to be bad anymore. You would choose to be good. Um, that trip there really changed my life, and that vision was heavy, and um, it was a real wake up call to be good. After that, I was really on a spiritual path, and I was like, you know what? I choose good. I choose to be good. Um, I choose God. I choose the light. Um, I just wanted to share this story. After that, I came down, and, you know, my friend was really freaked out by that trip. But me, I actually took it in as a learning, and um, it really changed the way I acted. I wanted to be good after that. I was really like, okay, this is what you look like when you're bad. I don't want to be bad. I want to be good. So I wanted to share that trip with people. I know it sounds kind of crazy and far out, but you can you can go through your lives like a picture show, and the your cosmic lives are all there, and they're in the Akashic records. So you can go through all your lives and you can check them all out, and um, choose good, choose to be good. And I think that's what it taught me. And for that reason, I think it was a healing trip, definitely. Um, that I saw that, and that I wanted to be good. I never wanted to be ugly, never wanted to be a monster. I I choose to be good, and I serve God. So I just want to tell everybody, I hope you liked my story. Please give me a like. Please follow me. Thank you. God bless.